Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube page. I'm back with another video. So as you can see by the title of the video today, I'm doing a story time. Please do not be scared. I just want to share what I have encountered back in the days during my school days, and I did share the story on my TikTok account, which is Hari_Vanessa. Please do follow me there. But right now I just want to share the finer details of the story. And like I said previously on my videos, first of all, I'm not a good storyteller, and secondly, I'm still new on this platform, so if I make a mistake, you'll have to forgive me. So yeah, let's get into the story. So once upon a time, after high school, after matric, I went to further my studies. First year I stayed in a township called Garangua, which is in Pretoria North, and I decided to move to Pretoria CBD the following year. So my ex-friend, this is somebody that I went to primary school with and high school with. She's the one that actually helped me find a place to stay in town, but not at the same premises as she was. So it was the four of us at that flat. So it was me, landlord, and then this other lady that I was sharing a room with. She's also from my hood back home. And then the lady that I'm going to talk about. So it was the four of us. So our flat had a main room and a half room. So basically, that is the beginning of the story. So, the lady that I'm going to talk about, she was staying in the dining room. So our dining room had so much big space. So they sectioned the dining room with a curtain so that she can also have her own privacy. Our landlord was in the main room and I was sharing the half room with the other lady. But the problem was our room had no door. Now, my roommate, her classes were starting in March because I remember I moved in at the beginning of February. And the culprit had classes. Actually, she was doing a distance learning. So obviously, she'll be at the flat most of the time. At this point, my other things were still in Garangua because I had no means of transport to take all things all at once. Hence, I will go there on some of the weekends to take the things that I could manage to take at that time. And again, hence I couldn't cook at my new place because I had no pot, I had no utensils, like all the things that I would use to cook, they were still in Garangua, and that was a problem to them. So this is where the fight started. Not the spiritual one, but the verbal one. One time I was coming back from school. My roommate tells me that I don't want to say her name just to confuse the enemies, but I'm just going to give her a name, Vanessa. Well, Vanessa is my name, but let's just honor the main character with my name for today because, she's the main character of this video. So now she tells me that Vanessa was complaining on the fact that apparently I'm a spoiled brat. Hey, I'm a spoiled brat. Why am I not cooking? Why am I eating takeaways? Because I have nothing. I even wear cheap clothes from Mr. Price, from Jet, yet they do not even suit me. Obviously, I was hurt, but I was like, you know what? As long as she did not say that on my face, I'm just going to let that one slide. It's okay. I don't like fighting anyways. And 2 days later, it was the same thing on top of another horrible things. I was like, you know what? Okay, cool. I'm going to put a stop to this. Not today, but one day is one day. I'm going to put a stop to this. I'm going to stand my ground. So once again, I was coming back from school because I was that kid, serious about life, and my roommate was cleaning the other side of the dining room. And remember I told you that they sectioned the dining room into two so that they can give, our main character a space too. So I knew that, Vanessa was not sleeping because it was just a curtain in between us. She was on this side and we were on the side, right? And then that was a day that I actually told myself that, you know what, I'm setting boundaries today. I'm standing my ground. I'm going to expose people. And this is what I said out loud because I knew that she was not sleeping. Obviously, I was scared, but I was like, you know what, today's the day. So I said, imagine someone complaining that I wear cheap clothes. Whereas they have expensive clothes, they wear expensive jeans with a candy-like body. I mean, it's better to wear cheap clothes with a beautiful body like mine than to wear expensive clothes with a candy-like body. Oh, Mogele was fuming. She immediately went to the bathroom. And she did not say anything to me. No hello, no hi. She just went straight to the bathroom. And At that point, my roommate kept on doing that because she was scared of her. If you are scared of her, then why will you tell me all the things that she said about me? Girl, I'm gonna expose you. No, I'm not like that. I'm kidding. Oh, the girl went to the bathroom to brush her teeth and also text her friend who stayed at the same premises. She was staying at the second floor, I remember. And the friend came 2 minutes later, but when the girl came out of the bathroom, she came straight to me. I was so scared because the person that I'm talking about, this is somebody with muscles. Like, you know, those ladies who are built up. I don't know about right now because it's been over a decade. Now, she said to me, why are you saying such things? If you want to talk to me direct. Don't go through the corners. I'm like, hey, it's about to go down. But today, I'm standing my ground. I don't know why I'm laughing because this is a sis story. Anyways, said, you know what? I don't know what you're talking about because I did not mention your name. I did not mention anyone's name. I was just talking my talk. If the shoe fits, wait. Obviously, I did not say that, but I was implying that. And she said, yeah, why didn't you come to me for clarity? If you hear such things about me, you were supposed to come to me for clarity. And I said, oh, wait, did you come to me for clarity when you were saying such things about me? No, so why should I come to you for clarity? You didn't come to me to ask why am I not cooking? Why am I wearing Mr. Price clothes? Well, I don't owe you an explanation, but I mean, it's a good thing, right? To come and say, you know what, why are you doing things a certain way? That's a good thing. You did not do that, so why should I come to you for clarity? And my roommate could tell that, you know what, I'm fuming. Like, there's nothing she can do about the situation. And even Vanessa, she told that, you know what, at this point, I'm unstoppable. There's nothing that she'll say that will make me feel better. Like, I'm ready for the fight. And that's where the friend came, actually. She knocked. And now, my roommate fled the scene. I remember she was wearing a night dress. It was even a torn night dress. My God. She fled the scene and came back tomorrow. Imagine. I don't know where she got all the clothes that she was wearing when she came back. But she came tomorrow to take all things. And she ran. She moved out with immediate effect. So now here comes the juicy part. My first roommate moved out, and then I had another roommate, and then with this one we gelled together, we connected so well, like the friendship was just genuine. So Vanessa tried to actually do the same thing that she did with the previous roommate, to badmouth me, but it did not work out because, like, we connected so well with my roommate. Every time when I'm not around, she'll tell me what exactly she was trying to say, and she'll actually tell her, you know what, to stop. So that's how we were both hated, me and her. She started to actually she hated me more because I think this was more spiritual than how it looked, because I remember me and my roommate, we started eating together. We started like doing things together. We started cooking together. We shared food. And then she'll get sick each and every day. Like, she'll get stomach pains. And I was not getting sick, but we were eating the same food. And I remember we had this bowl. It had a lid. That bowl, it was difficult to close, like very difficult. We were the only people, the two people that knew how to close that bowl. So every time when we cook, we'll hold food in there. And then when we come back, we'll close it, right? And then when we come back, the lid is open. So it means that the person obviously struggled to close the bowl. So that's how we knew actually we are the targets here. We even went to the doctor and they couldn't detect what was wrong with her. So I remember 2 to 3 weeks later, my roommate got a call from a sister whom she was a traditional doctor. And she said, this is her exact words. She said, what is happening there? You and your roommate should mind what you eat because you are not the target. The roommate is the target. My heart dropped. I was so scared. But it made sense because now, why will the person hate me so much? Because I didn't do anything to them. Whereas, in fact, my roommate was the one who was rude. Like, she was showing her true colors to her. Because she was trying to prove a point to her that, you know what, you're not going to control us. But still, like, Vanessa kept on coming to her. And I was the nicest. Like, I was always nice to her, but still she hated me. And that's where I realized that, no, what, this is more spiritual, because clearly whatever that she's doing to our food, it doesn't get to me. It doesn't do me nothing. And it's making my friend sick. Whereas my friend, my roommate, was not the target and I was the target. So hence maybe she liked her because actually she maybe perhaps was weak spiritually, I don't know, and she hated me because maybe I was strong spiritually, like she couldn't actually get to me. So I guess that was their problem, why she hated me so bad. So 2 days later, my friend went to see her boyfriend to spend the night there, and my landlord, she was doing 6 to 6, so she will leave home around 5:30 and come back later. So most of the time it was the 3 of us at the flat. Now my friend left earlier. Evening that day, Vanessa also went to see her boyfriend. He was staying at the same premises. I think it was the first floor. She also went to to spend a night there. Mind you, like, we were happy. Like, it was nice. I don't know, that was because maybe my friend was not around, but like, it was, the mood was, the vibe was vibing. Like, it was okay. It was as if, like, we are not the enemies, even though she was not my enemy. I was her enemy. But anyways, like, that day we were just, happy. She left to see her boyfriend around 11:45, because I woke up at 11:45. Around 11:30, I'm just predicting, I had a dream. It was not even a dream, it was a vision. Like, there's a difference between a dream and a vision. Like, it was the vision was so clear. So in that vision, I saw this person. I couldn't see their face, but I saw the body, and the body is the same as Vanessa's body. So the person was trying to actually push or squeeze a raw egg into my mouth. You know how visions are, like, it was so clear. Like, I was pressed, I couldn't fight back in the vision, but like, I kept on doing, like, sounds like trying to fight myself back. But it was so scary, it was so clear, like, it was so real that I even woke up from that vision, and I was so scared. Like, I screamed and I called my landlord, and so like, oh, pray. I took my Bible and I prayed. After praying, I still couldn't sleep because I was still scared. I still remember, I didn't want to sleep. I slept around 3:30, trying to actually, avoid the sleep, because I was tired, but I didn't want to sleep because I was scared. Like, in my mind, I knew that, okay, cool, this is a fight. This is a spiritual warfare. And in the morning, my landlord left right for work. My roommate came. Remember, I told you that, like, when she left the place, like, a day before, we were fine. Like, we were happy, we were vibing. When she came, because I was so scared, right? Like, I was so scared, I just wanted somebody, like, it was as if, like, the spirit is around me. So when she came, obviously, like, she was opening the door, I could hear the sound. I came out of my room trying, because I just wanted someone to be with me at that time. I wanted to be comforted, because it was as if, like, I was still in that vision. It was as if, like, that spirit was still hovering around me. Like, I would get terrified by just anything. If I hear, like, a plastic, I'll get terrified. So when I had, like, a door sound, I immediately came out of my room. I was so excited because, yay, I'm gonna be with someone. I'm gonna share my story. I'm gonna share what happened to me last night. I'm gonna share my dream. I'm gonna be okay, right? So I wanted to hug her. I came out of my room. I was like, hello. The girl was fuming. She was angry. Like, she was angry, and she came in and she was like, hello. She went to her bed. And it immediately clicked to me that, hey, connect the dots. Since the day you moved in here, you were never liked. And now the dots are connecting well. Very well. I was more scared. Like, I was terrified because now I didn't even know what the person would do to me. It was only me and her. I was more scared. I immediately went to the bathroom. I took a shower. I went to school, and I remember that day. I was not having classes, but I tell you, I went to school because I didn't want to be around that place. And I called my roommate. Where are you? What time are you coming back? What time? I'm not going to go to that place. I have something to tell you. That day, if I did not die that day, I'm telling you, I'll never die. I am telling you, I'll never die. So she came back around 3 to 4 p.m. I shared the story, what happened, how the person reacted afterwards. And clearly this person is responsible for your sickness and is responsible for the dream that I had. This is more spiritual than we think, and we need to be more prayerful. Like, we really need to pray. And it was around 7 to 8 p.m. I was cooking, and then Vanessa was just doing like up and downs in the kitchen. I don't know what she was doing. And now my roommate left because she didn't want to be around her. She just wanted to be around me to comfort me. Like, she was terrified and she was angry, so she didn't want to be around anyone. So while Vanessa was watching the TV, I called my friend. I was like, okay, cool, come, because the person is watching the TV now. She came in, and then we were chatting. While we were chatting and laughing, I said, you know what, we need a stopper for our room, because our room had no door. We need a stopper. I don't know much about stoppers, but old people will say a stopper is a traditional medicine that old farmers will use on their farms to catch the thieves. So basically, if you go there as a thief to steal something, you're gonna get stuck, and they will catch you tomorrow. When they come, whether they come after 3 days, you will just get stuck. They will catch you like the day they come, basically. So that is a stopper. So now I was saying to my friend, you know what, we need a stopper on our door so that we can catch, like, you know, what's happening. But I was not being obvious. I was like, you know what, we need a stopper. We need a stopper. So because my friend doesn't even know what stopper is, she kept on saying, like, do you mean this kind of stopper? Because we also call this a stopper. So she kept on saying, are you talking about like a door stopper, like the one that you know? I'm like, no, not that one. Obviously, we don't have a door. We don't need that one. We need a stopper. I didn't want to be obvious because girl was listening, obviously. But I was saying that because I wanted to actually get her reaction, right? So while my friend kept on saying, what kind of stopper are you talking about? I don't understand. I can't know. We need a stopper to catch some people, How? Girl came. She was fuming. She was angry. She came to me and she said, what are you talking about? If you want to talk to me, just say it on my face. Stop talking about me indirectly. I was like, in my mind, I was like, bingo, I've catch you, my witch doctor. I mean, this is somebody who doesn't even speak our language. How do you know what I'm talking about? Like, it doesn't make sense. Clearly you know something. Clearly you know, because my friend, my roommate doesn't understand what I'm talking about. The person that I'm trying to explain this whole thing doesn't understand what I'm talking about. But you understand. And you were not even there, like when I shared the dream to her. How do you know? How do you know what I'm talking about right now? Clearly you know about the vision, because I did not even explain that to you. But you know. Because she was angry, like she was very angry. She was like, yeah, if you want to talk to me, why will you talk? Why will you say such things about me while I'm here? Dude, what am I talking about? Even our landlord came out and she was like, what's happening? I'm telling my friend, my roommate, about this and this and this. And she's reacting. I don't know why she is reacting. What's the problem? And she couldn't explain because she knew that I saw her. First of all, you're not from my tribe. Yet you understand the stopper. Okay, cool. Let's say you understand. Secondly, you were not here when I shared the story. You were not here when like last night, you were not here when I had the vision. You don't even know what happened to me last night. Yet you still understand what I'm trying to say. Thirdly, the person that I'm trying to actually share the story to from my tribe, the same person that knows the story, knows about the vision, doesn't understand the stopper. But you do. Something is wrong here. But obviously I was not saying that to her. It was just in my mind that, bingo, witch doctor in the city. We need to be more prayerful. Because she was fuming. She was angry. It was, tiba. I don't even know what's there in English. So it was that hectic. It was hectic. Basically, it was hectic. So fast forward to, so around 11 p.m. we were texting because we were scared to sleep. So I kept on asking my friend, is she sleeping? Is she sleeping? Because we don't want to sleep before her. And remember, our room had no door. So her bed and my friend's bed were facing each other like this. They could see each other's beds, but she couldn't see mine. So I kept on asking her, is she sleeping? So So because my friend was just an idiot like me, she'll laugh about everything, fool around. So every time she's giggling, Vanessa would kind of like, sneak to see, what's happening, because we didn't want to say things out loud, hence we were chatting, we were talking on the phone. But now she was wondering, why are we giggling, why are we laughing? But I'm telling you, we were scared to sleep. Finally, at 12 o'clock, my friend dozed off because she was feeling very sleepy. She couldn't take it anymore. I was like, around this time, 12 o'clock, me sleep. I am not sleeping. Never, in the name of Jesus, I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping. I'll force myself until 1 o'clock. I am not sleeping. And her bed was making noise. Every time she turns, like, so she kept on tossing and turning the whole night. I was like, you know what? I'm not sleeping. I will sleep after her. I am not sleeping. So I remember at exactly 1 o'clock, this is what she said. And she tried to say it like lower, but I could still hear her. She said, Ish, you are disturbing me. And she woke up and she went to the bathroom. I waited and waited and waited for 30 minutes. The girl didn't even come out of that bathroom for 30 minutes until I dozed off. I think I slept around 1:30 that night. Luckily, I did not have a dream or a vision. I slept peacefully. Maybe she flew to Durban, or she flew to Guyana, where she comes from, or she flew to somewhere, I don't know, because I had a peaceful night. But now, while she was still in the bathroom, I waited for her to come out. She did not even come out of that bathroom. The things that we come across in this life. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Lord, for your mercy, for your protection. Yo. In the morning, I explained everything to my friend. I told my landlord, and my landlord decided to chase her out. But obviously, she was not obvious with why she's chasing her out. She found a better explanation to actually make her move out. But the problem was, it was still the beginning of the month. So meaning that we still had 3 weeks or so to stay with this person. And at that time, I was not peaceful. I hated night times. I hated sleep, because I'll dream each and every day. I'll see myself eating in a dream. I'll see myself flying. I'll have visions and dreams. It was not nice. So this one time I was coming back from school. I was tired. My roommate was not there. So it was only me and her. She was watching TV. So I decided to take a nap, because I was always tired. I was not peaceful. So I decided to kind of take a nap. While I was napping, I was sleeping, I had a vision. I'm telling you that every time when I close my eyes to sleep, I'll be in a trance. I'll be in a vision. It was not nice. I was not peaceful. It was not it was a horrible month for me. So I was in a vision. It was I was sleeping, but my mind was not sleeping. I was not seeing anything, but the body was sleeping, but my mind was not sleeping. So as I was sleeping, I was in a trance, I think it was a vision, because my body could feel could sense the spirit. So when I was sleeping, I hear when someone is walking, especially when someone is wearing a denim, I could hear footsteps. And the way I had, what is this? I was pressed. I don't know what is it. I don't know what is khathalid, but I was pressed. I couldn't wake up. I tried to actually wake myself up, but it was difficult until I did. When I did, I said, Rumi, but I was calling my roommate's name. And she was like, why are you calling her from the dining room? And I'm like, no, I'm hearing footsteps. I thought maybe she's back from school. I know she's not back, but she was angry. I went through a lot. I really went through a lot. I really went through a lot. So in a nutshell, since that day, I never stopped dreaming until the person moved out. And then that's when I started to be prayerful. I started to actually be peaceful. But one thing that I thank her for is the fact that she made me to be prayerful and just be closer to God, because hey, you cannot survive out there without prayer, without God. You cannot. So basically, this is my story of what I went through in this life. And I know it might be scary, but I had to share. We went through a lot. So this is the end of the story. I'll come back with another story. I have more stories to share and very scary stories, but anyways, we can only do one story at a time, right? So I'll come back with another story. Thank you for listening to me. Even though it's a long video, you stayed until the end, and I appreciate that about you. So please do not forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Until next time, peace.